hodled at Bitcoin.
All right, so we are here at the Bitcoin Rodeo, the Blockchain and Technology Symposium. Luis Buenaventura, you are back in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Gracing us with your presence.
Oh yeah.
How was it getting here?
A challenge, as always, but it's always worth it.
Yeah, it's a long flight.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long flight.
Yeah.
I'm from the Philippines, so it's at least a 22-hour trek. So it's not exactly like driving across the road.
Yeah.
But the people are great, the community is great here, and it's always fun. I'm always learning like new things, so totally worth it.
This is the second Bitcoin Rodeo you've been to.
Yes.
First time around, you did the design for the, what was it, the Bitcoin Buckaroo Brew?
Yes, and that was amazing.
So that got plastered all over our Bitcoin, got picked up quite a bit, so that was cool. You're back, you did the poster design for this one, right?
Yep.
Looks really, really cool. We've got a big canvas here, a bunch of stuff that you've done. So for anybody watching that's unfamiliar with what you do, can you just tell us a little bit about it? And maybe I'll overtop, people will get to see some of your art.
Sure. So I've been doing crypto art for a couple years now. The website's called cryptopop.net. I'll do things like I'll do portraits of kind of figures and like people that are kind of important in the space, and then occasionally we'll do like kind of commentary cartoons and things like that, and comics and things. I mean, my goal is really to kind of make this stuff a little bit more accessible to the mainstream. There's a lot of really complex issues and kind of concerns when you're trying to get into crypto, but having kind of art that you can just laugh at and like share, and it's slightly entertainment, but it's also a little bit of education that I'm trying to go for. Make it a little bit less intimidating for the normal person. And there are lots of other artists that are like that. I've just been kind of lucky in the last couple of months specifically, where I've kind of been in a lot of different places, and hopefully more. You met a lot of people in the space. You've done images and portraits, I guess you could say, of a lot of the people in the space. I remember when I first met you, I was wearing a shirt that you made the image for. It's The Last Supper with Satoshi. Dorian Nakamoto at the head of the table and a bunch of devs. Right. That's still kind of my most well-known piece. Mostly just because kind of you look at it, like there's lots of people on it. Like it features 12 of the most prolific Bitcoin core developers, and then kind of we also feature some of the actual crypto artists. So I actually reference other crypto artists in the piece itself because I kind of wanted to highlight two things, like that Bitcoin is both a combination of the technology and the culture around it.
Absolutely.
And the art is kind of a big part of the culture. So I thought that would be a kind of nice thing to highlight. So I still see it around quite a bit actually.
So what are you working on now? What's kind of on the horizon? What's next for you?
I mean, I've got like lots of projects that I'm kind of working on. One of the ones that I'm really excited about is I've got this really big group portrait called Krypto Femmes. So it's like women in blockchain, kind of some of the most well-known of the influencers, put them all together in a big portrait. So kind of along the same lines of the Last Supper piece, but kind of focusing on women in blockchain, just because honestly, they're not highlighted enough, I think.
And it's nice, you've got some brilliant minds. You've got people like, Elizabeth Stark alone,
of course.
Is absolutely inspiring. So it's cool to see some of that pop.
So I'm super excited to, hopefully by the next Bitcoin Rodeo, I'll actually have it completed. It's taken months for some reason, but it'll be ready at some point. I'm really trying to start pushing on it now that it's getting closer and closer.
That's really great. Awesome. So can you just reiterate where people can find you, whether it be Twitter, website, all that kind of stuff?
Sure. At Hello Luis on Twitter, cryptopop.net if you want to go through the entire 2 years of catalog. It's getting bigger and bigger. So
awesome. I will link to all of that down below. But Luis, thanks for chatting with me.
Thanks so much. Cheers.